My sister thought she could spread rumors and ruin our lives, but she forgot one important detail. My older sister and I have never gotten along, and the main reason for this is her attitude towards my fiancée, Ruth. Ruth has severe burn scarring on her face from when her childhood home burned down, and for whatever reason, my sister thinks it's okay to constantly point out Ruth's scars and joke about them. It all culminated last Thanksgiving, when my sister Vanessa posted a picture of everyone at the dinner table, but photoshopped the burn scars off of Ruth's face before posting. The entire table erupted, and when I asked Vanessa why she did, she claimed she didn't want Freddy Krueger over there, ruining her Instagram's aesthetic vibe. My jaw dropped in disbelief, and I looked over at Ruth, who was starting to tear up. She didn't want to show it, but I saw her lip quivering. My heart broke at that moment. Ruth had spent so long trying to accept her scars as beautiful, but now, having this done to her, set her journey back by a lot. My instincts kicked in, and I immediately jumped into protective boyfriend mode. I forcefully grabbed Vanessa's phone out of her hands and deleted the picture before slamming her phone down on the table and asking what the hell was wrong with her. Vanessa began crying, begging me to stop slamming her phone because it would break. Good, I replied, slamming her phone again. That's when my parents stepped in, telling me to calm down and that me and Ruth were overreacting. I snapped when I heard that. I got so angry I could barely hold it in, telling Ruth to get her things because we were going. The few days that followed were tense. Nobody in my family reached out, and I spent the entire time reassuring Ruth that she was the most beautiful girl in the world, and that her beauty wasn't defined by my ugly-hearted sister's shallow viewpoint. And then, 4 days after the whole fiasco, mine and Ruth's phones started blowing up. DM after DM. Friends, family, acquaintances, all calling us horrible names and cutting us out of their lives. Even strangers that neither of us knew were sending us threats and calling us abusive monsters. We started freaking out, but somehow neither of us drew the obvious conclusion. Until Ruth checked Vanessa's Instagram, that is. That's when we saw it. A 10-picture collage of Vanessa with bruises on her face and stomach, tagging me and Ruth and calling us out for going psycho and doing this to her on Thanksgiving. She even posted a picture of her smashed phone as further evidence. Ruth immediately began crying. She had just secured a promotion she had been working towards for 2 years, and she was now most likely going to be fired. I wanted to reassure her that this wouldn't be the case, but that's when I realized we had bigger issues to worry about. Our landlord followed Vanessa on Instagram and most likely saw the post. I immediately took to contacting her, but before I could, I saw that I already had an unread email from her. She had emailed me letting me know she would not be leasing to abusers and was giving us 2 weeks to move out. I did my best to stay calm, but then my phone dinged. It was a text from my boss. Even he, who had no connection to Vanessa whatsoever, had somehow seen the IG post and sent me a link to it asking what this was all about. I felt mine and Ruth's entire world imploding. I remember calling Vanessa right away, asking what the hell was wrong with her. Why did she have to ruin our lives? She literally laughed in response, called it payback. I wanted to scream at her, but before I could, Ruth asked me to give her my phone and let her talk to Vanessa. She gave me a wink that suggested she was up to something. I was confused at first, but I trusted her, and as I saw her put Vanessa on speaker, I figured it out. A look of chaotic excitement washed over my face. Ruth and I were trying our hardest to hold back laughter. Over the next few minutes, we got Vanessa to go into a proud tangent about how the post was fake, and that she was lying to ruin our lives for petty revenge. That was all we needed. We ended the call acting angry, when inside we were all smiles. You see, I was a lawyer, and we had just audio recorded Vanessa's confession. Her entire life was now in the palm of our hands, and we were about to ruin her. The continuation of the story is on my channel and linked below.